Hello, everybody. This is Richard Kim, President's Team with PM International, based here in Los Angeles, and I'm so excited right now, and I feel very blessed and thankful to be on the video right now to share a little bit about my background and a little tip for every one of you who's actually doing a great job. And uh, PM USA, we're doing a great job, and we gotta go out there and make it number one country out there, right? We're one of the biggest country out there, so it's up to you and me, right? But before I go over the topic, let me share a little about my background for those of you who don't know me. I have a very humble background. Prior to this industry, I was just basically a broke college student who came from Korea, and obviously I came from Korea to have a better education and achieve the American dream. My parents sacrificed a lot of things for me to have a better education, and I had a hard time going to school. Because I know my parents were struggling, and it was hard for them to support me. And so I actually had a couple jobs. Like I worked at a video store, gas station as a part-time job, going to college, and obviously that doesn't help me out much, right? And like my good friend of mine from high school actually introduced me to network marketing industry. And when I first took a look at it, I just didn't understand much about it. I was just a kid, right? But numbers made sense, right? And concept of leverage income, residual income, just clicked me. And I wanted to change. I wanted a change in my life, and for things to change, I knew I had to change too, right? And so I started network marketing. I started doing network marketing, but it did not go well. Like for a few years, I tried a couple companies out there, and some company closed down after doing a couple years in the business, right? Some company did not have a great integrity like PM International, and did not keep the promises or had a bad product. So it just didn't work out for me. I had a little success in a few companies, but I'm here in PM. That means it did not work out well, right? So right before PM International, I was actually researching a lot of companies, and this time I wanted to pick a company that I can do it forever, stay there forever, make that residual income, help out my parents, help out my family, support them, right? And PM International, the reason I picked the company was 27 years in experience. Most of the company I picked was a brand new company, like 3 years, 4 years, and obviously there's a chance you can override a lot of things in the new companies, but there is a lot of risk. And that was my mistake. I was actually looking for only the benefit out of those companies. But this time, like I told you, I wanted to pick a right company that I can do forever. And that's the reason why my team is called Team Marathon. We're going to have a long distance business, right? And 27 years of the business and $1 billion revenue, that's a huge market, business they're doing, right? And I actually thought, funny because I never heard about PM International. I've been in the industry for a few years, but I never heard about PM International. And I've been researching about it because I've been hearing it from Korea. And I don't want to tell you guys the exact numbers, but they're in their first year in Korea doing business, PM International, they've been doing millions of revenue in their first year. And I never saw that in any company doing business in their first year in Korea. And I was like, what is this company? Like, there were a few people who was trying to recruit, who were trying to recruit me in the business, but at the time I wasn't interested, right? So I started researching about the company, and I was really surprised, because we're top 14 in the world in direct sales, and just in network marketing, we're probably like top 6, 7, right? And I never heard about it, and the reason was because they just started Korea, and they're just starting United States. I know they got the license a couple of years ago, 2 3 years ago, but it wasn't kicking off, right? So I got interested basically, and I actually there were a couple friends who were actually doing PM International business before me, and I actually got a sample of the product. They actually sent me some products and let me try it. And obviously the product works, right? And I'm sure most of you, that's the reason why you're doing the business. It's just for me too. It's gotta be the product that I can sell or people love or people keep using it, right? And that was like one of the most important thing in picking the company, right? And obviously, you and I know Germany, they have a great technology, they have great integrity, right? And $1 billion market. So I mean, $1 billion company. So I knew one thing, that like, with or without me, I know this company is going to be huge in the United States. I know this company is going to be huge in those countries that I know, that I have friends in. So that's the reason why I picked PM. And I feel very safe now and happy now doing the business with PM International. And obviously, I just want to share with you guys how I actually become a president's team in a short period of time. Actually, beginning of this year, I've been taking a look at the company, and beginning of this year, I think January, end of January or February, actually January, I went to Florida. Florida, we had a Kickstarter meeting, right? And with Sammy, and I went there and I actually saw a vision that this company is really gonna be big, huge here, and it's just starting it. And as you know, in real estate, it's all about location, location, location. But you guys know that in business, it's all about timing, 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 right? If they give us so much money and we sell pagers, obviously we're not gonna make a lot of money, right? But smartphone and everything, same thing in business. Same thing in the marketing. It has to be the trend. It has to be something we can use 10 years, 20 years from now on. And most important thing right now is people's health. And especially timing like this with COVID, and we know that health is the number one priority for most of the people, right? And I got started on February. I got started on February, and I've been working hard. And obviously, you and I know, around April, the COVID came in, and it was hard to do meetings. So I was really scared because I just started the business, and I actually felt like the momentum's gonna go down or the business gonna pause, but it was actually the opposite, because most of the people, they care about health, and they actually care about their friends and neighbors and their family members' health too. So the revenue start growing consistently till now too. So that's the reason why in 6 months I become a president's team. And to be honest, I'm not bragging or anything. I just got lucky. I just met few people who actually cares about other people's health, and just like me. And what we did is basically, first thing, we start demoing it out the product. We all know PM International motto is use, talk, demo. So first thing we did, with a handful of my friends who started the business with me, we actually got most of the products out there. This is PM International, it's my business. I'm the owner of this business, so I gotta know everything they have and use every product they have, so I can actually market it, right? So we use all the products they have, and after about a month, the funny thing is, most of the nutrition company I work with, I knew it was good product, but it takes a long time, 6 months, 1 year, and now you feel the difference, right? With PM International product, such as Active Ice, we all know it kicks in right away, right? The flush effect, right? And not only that, we've been getting a lot of testimonials out of the product in a month, and I'm talking about not just one, two testimonials, but a lot of testimonials. And people who had a bad health with some reason are getting better in their health, and it's been helping them a lot. And I don't want to say exact situation, but most of my team knows. And actually, I have a screenshot of those thanking text message from those people. And do you know how it feels blessed to have that kind of situation? You just share the products out. You just share after you try it, after it works, and after you believe in the product. All you gotta do is share. Sharing is caring, right? So all you gotta do is go out there and demo out the product to every person that you know out there. And if they use the product, it's all numbers game. Most of the people, I would say for me, it was 78 to 80 people actually getting results and testimonials right away in just a couple of days. And they're interested and now they want to use the product. So in the beginning, I've been demoing out the product like nonstop. So I was short with products too. So I've been getting a lot of products to demo out more and more, right? And after that, a lot of people were getting interested and they've been signing up as a customer or a team partner, right? Usually a lot of people signed up as a customer, and after trying a couple products and after getting the results out of the products for themselves, what do? They don't want to hide it, right? Just like we find a good restaurant in our neighbor, and what do you tell your friends? There's a good Korean barbecue out there. You gotta go try it, right? It's the same thing. There's a good movie out there. You gotta go watch it, right? It's the same thing. Only thing is PM pay us, right? Just keep it simple. Keep it simple. That's what I did. I've been passing out the product, and I get them as a customer, and I tell them how it works. I tell them, and make sure you follow up with them. That's the second thing I want to tell you guys. Make sure you follow up with them. Don't just pass out the products. I make sure I get the numbers. Every person I talk to, I give away the product, like the Active Eyes, Basics, Rest Rates, right? And I actually get their number and make sure I follow up next morning. I tell them, you got to take it early in the morning in the empty stomach. It works better. And call me right away. Call me right away after you take it. Let me explain to you, right? So I think most of the people do not call you back. So what I did is I make sure I get their number and I call them, and then I ask them, did you take it? Half takes it, half forgot about it, right? So that's the reason why you gotta follow up. Same thing. If I were in their shoes and if I'm not interested, I'll probably put it on the side and not drink it, right? But if you follow up with them, it's 100% they're gonna drink it. It could be the next day, but still they're gonna drink it, right? And that if they drink it for 1, 2, 3 days, like I told you, 60, 70 people, 70 to 80 people actually get interested or get the result out of the product, right? And I was thinking about it, and that's a really strong residual income because most of the company I work for has actually very low ownership or residual income because most of the members are the customers. There are no actual real customer. Meaning, if I not doing the business, if I quit the business, I stop using the product. Do you get what I'm saying? So if I don't consistently recruit and get team partners, there's not going to be a lot of revenue for me to make that residual income. Well, but with PM International, interesting part is a lot of customers who's not interested in making money at the time, right? Because it's all about timing. Even though they only become a customer, a lot of customers actually get auto ship in PM International. That's what clicked me. This is gonna be a strong residual income, and you just gotta accumulate it. Add more customer, add more team partner, and you see your residual going up and up and up. And that's the first step you should do. That's the first step you should do, and that's the first step we should do. And after that, obviously there's gonna be some people who wants to make money because they start using the product and they loved it. So whenever they have a friend coming to their place, and they have the same problem. For example, I can't go to restroom, and then trying the basic out in a couple of days, and I've been going to restroom every day, right? And there's a lot of people like that, right? So let's say this person had a friend coming to her place, right? And then she has the same problem. What are you gonna do if you're in that shoes? You're probably gonna give a sample to that person too, right? You should try this product. I tried it, it works really well. That becomes a team partner because now they're doing that anyways, might as well get paid out of it, right? And you start building a team partner and train them well because in this business, it's not just about you. If you help enough people to get what they want, you can get everything you want. That's what I learned from the business. So that's what I did. I make sure there's a lot of people who's getting paid $500, $1,000, $600, $700 extra on top of what they're making. Some people might say, oh, $600, $700 is not much. Trust me, extra $600, $700 can take care of your car payment, can take care of your cell phone bill, right? And it helps a lot of family. And if you have a lot of those people, if you keep consistently helping other people to get paid, you can have a big paycheck. And after 6 months doing PM International business, I broke my first five-figure monthly income, and it was one of the fastest income I made in the industry. And because I've been helping a lot of our team, and our leader has been we've been helping a lot of people to get a little extra income. And obviously, at the timing like this, that extra income is going to help a lot of family out. And who knows? Because you guys know that, we all know that a lot of people are losing jobs right now. They might lose their career, right? And this is like an insurance. We're not telling them to quit anything to jump over and do only PM International full time, right? We're actually telling them to actually make it as a insurance and make extra money, and who knows, for your retirement, who knows, for your rainy day, you can have this income helping you out, right? So that's the whole point. You just gotta be consistent, doing the right thing over and over again, discipline, right? And that's what I did. And I just want to tell you guys that I feel very lucky that I finally met a company like PM International. And you and we're in the perfect timing, overriding the United States, a huge market, one of the huge market in the industry. And we all know that it's going to be big in the United States. It's a matter of timing. So you and we have a lot of work to do. I hope every single one of you, including my team and myself, actually going to the top and achieving that dream you have, achieving that goal you have. And before I close out, I just want to let you guys know I'll be one of the fastest champions league in the United States. And I hope you have the same goal. And not just for myself, I'm going to help a lot of my team to achieve the American dream, to achieve the financial independence. And I hope to see all of you guys on the top. And thank you so much for having me on this video. And God bless you guys. Thank you very much. Bye bye.